Hey everybody! So as promised, we are doing the sugar skull today. I'm using fig, guava, teal, and white. So let's get started. All right. I just want to make sure that my little flower thing that goes on the bottom is going to fit both ways. Let me see now. Okay, I think that's good. So this part we're going to do white. And I'm not going to explain as much as I did before because you've heard it. But in between transfers, I'm going to have to dry it. So I brought my blow dryer out here. That's the only drying that I have. And I silenced my phone. So if anyone calls in, they're not going to ruin my video. Because I found out that it does have the full ringtone during my demonstration. All right. So I'm scraping off the excess and putting it back in my jar. And I think I've got the camera positioned so you will be able to see when I wash it. And I've got my magic eraser. And I use it to clean. It just makes things quicker. And you want to work quickly, or fairly quickly. It's not like super fast, but you don't want the paste to stick on your transfer. So I stick mine sticky side in the water, and then I use my hand and clean it with my dry eraser. And sometimes, depending on the paste, it can stain the outside, but that does not affect your transfer. And I did not have to fuzz this time because I fuzzed last time, and I must not have gotten all the fuzz off, and it wasn't as sticky. So I could feel that when I put it on there. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside with the sticky side up. And now I'm going to blow dry, so cover your ears. Or maybe not, because it's not working. Okay. It would help if I plugged it in. Sorry. Okay. So now we're going to the second transfer, and I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to, no I'm not, I'm going to do this one. This one's going to be the fig. And I'm going to fuzz this one because it feels pretty sticky. And today I have a microfiber cloth. All right. So now there's a shadow underneath that you can probably barely see. Actually, no, I shouldn't do this transfer because I think this one's going to be easier. Because see this part right here, I line that up, it makes it easier for me. You can do it whatever way you want. So I'll do that one next. Okay. This one is with the teeth. And with the thing in the middle. This thing right here. And I'm going to do that with the teal. I've already stirred them up before I started the video. Because it's layering, I figured it's going to be a longer video. And I didn't want to bore you to death because I've already done a video where I've stirred the paste. And I already showed you about that. Okay, whoops. All right. Just get this guy up. Oh, that looks nice. And I'm going to wash it again. All right. All right, now I'm going to blow dry again. So I didn't tell you, but I did a sugar skull. I was trying to video it, and my kids called in with their ringtones, and it like totally drowned it out everything on my video during that time. All right. This one's very sticky, so I'm going to do it a couple of times of fuzzing. Okay. Then you match it up. Uh-oh. Shoot. Okay. This is where I want it. And now I'm real picky. You got to really get it where you want it. I mean, you can't really go wrong because the sugar skull is going to look great. And I'm going to use the guava with this. Oh, that's pretty. I wanted an orange, and I was also thinking about pink. And this is kind of a coral color. So I figured that it covered both. All right. Wow, look at that. Usually the ones that bleed, or actually not bleed, stain the transfers are black and red. That's what I've found anyway. But like I said, also blue, like I've got like a Liberty blue, and it will stain the transfer, but it's okay. It doesn't ruin your transfer. All right. So I'm going to blow dry it again. So if you wanted, you could use several different colors on each transfer. It just gives it a chance to dry and pull everything up. So because we have so many layers on now, oh, I don't want it there. I'm going to just hit, I don't know if you can see the shadowing underneath there, but that's pretty neat. Okay. But I was saying I don't want it to pull up. I get to concentrating on what I'm doing and I forget to talk. This color is Fig. It's a purple color. I don't want to push down over the whole transfer because I just don't want to have any problems. So I'm just touching it where there are spots that need the ink. And let's see how that's going to work. Oh, that's pretty. I really like that. And next we're going to work on the flower thing. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to put one on top above his head and one below its head. All right. I'm going to dry it a little bit. I don't know if it's going to overlap at all. Okay. Okay. Now is the flower. I hope the shadows, it's so wet outside. I usually do my videos outside because the quality would be better. But since it rained, I didn't really want to do it outside. Okay, so now I'm going to work quickly because I'm going to reuse this transfer. That means I am going to lift it. I'm going to chalk the white, lift it, put it up there, chalk it. You don't leave your transfer here long if you're going to be transferring it somewhere else, because it won't work right. Oh, I was looking for my, I have a habit of moving things and then forgetting what I do with it. I don't know if any of you have that problem. Just like I don't know where I put my, oh, it's in here. I just saw it. Okay. So I'm going to do white. And as you see, I'm going one direction. Even when I lifted from over here, I went back in this direction, but I'm not going like this. So. Okay. Now I'm going to try this because I've never really done it. I've seen it done. So I'm hoping that it works. It would really be crappy if it didn't. Okay. Let's see if that works. And it did. Perfect. Okay. You don't want to leave the paste on your transfer to dry. After you pull it up, you put it in the water. It can sit in the water for a little bit. You don't want to leave it in for a long, long time. But you definitely want to put it in the water and get that chalk paste off. All right. And I have not planned for this. So, oh, I need to dry it. Okay. This will line up on the outside. The little marks go on the outside of the little leaves in there. So what color do I want to use? Let's do, I'm gonna do yellow because I think that will make it pop. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. And then I'm going to immediately put it up here. And I'm going to use the back of my squeegee to put it down. And then the paint side to get it back on there. Okay. Okay. Perfect. And let's see, what color do... I've got a couple of more like little teardrop things that go in. Let me blow dry this. how about, let's see, I guess I can do, I'll pull the, let's do the guava. No, that's orange sickle. This is guava. Let's do the guava down there. Okay. My hand feels a little wet. All right, let's see. Okay, so this one.
I've been working reality TV for several years now. Well, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters, right? Happy?
We'll go like this.
Yes.
And I'll do the guava.
It's just something I've been giving some thought to since I got back in town. Well, are you happy? Well, reality TV isn't what I dreamt of doing when I got to Los Angeles. Good to hear.
Okay, see, it messed up a little bit there. I'll fix that. And I'll show you how I do that. And I'm going to have to lift this up because I cannot see through this that far away.
Of course, a lot of incredible memories came flooding back for the song again. To be expected. But I guess I'm just happy that he's happy. He deserves it.
Okay.
I mean, you both do. I'm sorry to bring up that therapy session, but I should get back to you. Alright, well, let me stop by. No, just take it. Yeah, it's all my house. It wasn't a bad idea leaving you by yourself. I'll pay for it. Alright. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you can tell or not, but these did not come out exactly like I wanted, and I think my paste might be a little too dry, so I'll have to fix that. And what I fixed that with are these things. I wanted to show you this the other day. These are pointed tip applicators, and they're like really pointy. So I can dip it in there. I'll go ahead and do it since I've got to let that dry anyway. Whoops. Alright, so you dip it in just a little. And you can add paste. Like this one, you might be able to see better. So you can touch up with these. And that makes it easy to fix little mistakes. Or you can get it wet. If you've got paste that drips somewhere else, you can use it to wet it and get it off. It's really convenient. And that's it. We finished the skull. I hope you like it. And I'll take a still picture of it and post it on Facebook. Thank you for watching.